You're listening to Orange Lounge with HKO Live on Radio Max 105.1 FM.
It's the Tricky Debate.
Yes, welcome to Tricky Debate. Eat Ali E43 is proud to support the Tricky Debate. Eat Ali serves dishes that are a cut above the rest. Their variety of meals include salads, sauces, seafood, coconut wache, pompous jollof, the best banku and tilapia in town, and any request of yours. Snacks for all events and superb catering services. They are located at West Tanochrome, very close to the TTI school gate. Therefore, when you want to feed yourself, your family, or all of Sekendi Takradi, contact Felicia via 024 912 6459 for all your orders and more. Find Eat Ali Tree on all socials, especially Instagram and Facebook. Remember, whatever you're going through in life, you have to eat first. Eat Ali, our dishes, leave no dishes.
Tricky Debate. It's fun, awkward talk.
Welcome to Tricky Debate once again. What are we looking at? Okay. Age. Yes. The length of time that a person has lived or a thing that has existed. Okay. An age gap is the difference in age between two people. It is often discussed in the context of romantic relationships, but can also describe the age difference between friends, siblings, or family members. The term typically refers to a significant difference in age, sometimes defined as at 10 years in romantic partnerships. Studies suggest same-age marriages may have a lower divorce rate, while age gaps are linked to a higher risk of divorce. However, factors like compatibility, shared mutuality or shared maturity, and a mutual commitment to making a relationship work are more important than age alone, according to some sources. So, our question tonight on Tricky Debate is this: are age gap relationships more challenging than same-age partnerships? Let's debate.
Tricky Debate. It's fun, awkward talk.
Okay, debating tonight are Nana Ehuntehun and Miss Philo. Miss Philo is speaking for, she's supporting the argument that age gap relationships are more challenging than same-age relationships. And Nana is vehemently opposed to this. Nana and Miss Philo, Akwaba. And I'm anti Wunzo. Wunzo which ben microphone nonko.
Ya oblikisi na brebo nana. Ya obi this year.
Meka no dey about domba switch into my wa domba. Okay. Honorable Shazi. Okay. Miss Philo was Asha Kwanza. The next 2 minutes is yours. Please start with your opening argument, okay?
So, good evening to our listeners. To the question, I am supporting the argument that like age gap relationships are more challenging than same age relationship. Why am I saying this? When it comes to age gap, there are different life stages. You get it? Whilst one may be thinking of building his or her career, the other partner may also be thinking of his or her retirement, how to plan for his or her retirement. Do you get it? So when it's happened like that, it means both of you are not on the same page because age-wise. You get it? So when it happens like that, planning becomes very difficult. And then while the other person will be thinking of making a family, the other person will also be thinking of or I'm too old to have another kids or something, another children or something. You get it? So always there will be that kind of confusion between them. And decision making wise too, it won't help. The The aged would like to make decisions,
Mm.
but sometimes to say be see nyansa ni penny quantity, makolas nyansa woni trim. But so the penny in the be show so that you wouldn't have that liberty to do certain things or to take certain stands and all that. Because one thing you should also know is that you both of you come from different backgrounds, different era, like the Gen Z and then the BBC. Imagine Gen Z and BBC staying together. The kind of conflict that will be popping up. There'll always be misunderstanding because you're not an era no what they do no. Time no one them. Do you get it? So always there'll be that kind of thing. So for me, I think that when it comes to the age gap now, it's really challenging when it comes to decision makings, building up families and all that. Because while the other person will think of even adding up to his or her own sort of like career wise and all that, the other person, oh no one you need. So the person is also planning on when I mean the school where you're doing. Do you get it? Middle school where you're doing. What if you want to give birth? Oh no. I mean, I'm meaning more will.
Okay.
So like always, there's that kind of conflict. The other party wouldn't be happy in the marriage and all that. So for me, I think that age gap, no, it's challenging.
All right. Nana.
Yeah, good evening to our listeners. First of all, I would like to make some correction over here. What's it? Nyansa ni bakufu. It's monye pehin. So, oh no, yeah, there.
Thank you for the correction.
Now, when it comes to age in a relationship, I mean, age is just a number. Look at somebody like Abraham and Okofa Nabawe. And how old was Nabawa? Did God say anything against? But no, sir. That time Abraham was
so
almost getting
age.
Almost was Abraham was aged, but the Abawa was just Obia Nimpopo Sisido Kama. So age is just a number. And moreover, age is something that we use it to differentiate like stages in life. But that doesn't come in when it comes to relationship.
Okay.
I'm with the view that no matter the age difference and you people love yourself, you can still be where you want to be. Haven't you heard a professor who is just taking care of or getting married to someone who is at the roadside selling kenke? That's a professor for you.
No, by the question, that is not what's.
Oh no! Why are you just? I mean, I don't know. What's the problem? You see, the thing is that the professor I make reference of normally before somebody will attend it's currently that the professors are, you can get someone who is about 30 years or something being a professor, but those days before somebody becomes a professor, you know that the age has gone far. You get, and such people, even if they come into a relationship, they don't look at the age. They just because of the relation, it's because of the love, the bond. So why do you have to compare your age with something? Although doesn't think about age. They only think about how you can take care of each other. How am I about to massage me? So that I can do whatever I want to do.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
So if you are bringing age on this grounds, I mean, I bet it can never be possible.
Okay. All right, Miss Philo.
Okay,
yes, your next 2 minutes.
Okay, so I am still of the view that when it comes to age gap relationship, there are challenges, and reasons being is sometimes they suffer the societal bully. How does the society bully them? Stigmatization. They end up criticizing them anyhow. Example. Can I give you a typical example? Ned, and then Regina Daniels.
Who is that?
Have you seen what is happening?
What is happening?
The man who thinks the aged man, and then the Gen Z girl. The Nigerian actress.
I see.
Regina Daniels, and then Ned, is it Ned? Yeah, he's a minister.
You are following, telling me something.
You see? See what has happened? The same thing. Now the girl said, no, I don't want to be in this relationship. Because certain things that this girl does, the man thinks, no, I want you to do it this way. So this age gap thing, it's really challenging. because you end up disagreeing. There'll always be misunderstanding. People will criticize you. This girl, when she married this gentleman, wouldn't almost like globally everybody criticized her, and now she has come up to say she was 17 as at that time. But now you cannot say no, you bro 17 years. Because that time she was for the money. Are you getting me? That is allegedly meaning because how can you marry someone old enough to be your grandfather?
Wow.
But okowari and say things are falling apart. No. Chino and Chibi, things fall apart. Now you see the way they are throwing things on social media, the kind of secret things they shared as couples, they are now bringing it out. So if both of them had been of the same age, that maturity level would have been there.
Okay.
And then they would have risen from that from same kind of saying side. Said no, your dreams said we are all of the same age, at least a little. So like we reason from our age. We didn't reason from the Gen G's point of view. What I say. So for me, I still say that when it comes to those age gap now, it's no because there is no power imbalance. There is nothing like dependence. Insecurity sets in. What about Kokranti? Aketesiano, like Regina say, Opiebiana need things otherwise because she's young and fresh, and he
Yo, Nana,
for me,
please another 2 minutes for you.
What she's saying, fine. Coming out with an idea of somebody who is the Gen Z and then the BBC type. You know, BBC gives good information.
Okay.
If she doesn't know, BBC, your information being or your fake, or your every of our information is authentic.
I see.
So the Gen Z type there, that's one there, it is their type. But coming back to the point, someone who is the age difference can be 15, 20 years age difference. I mean, we learn from the job. It's like when you are in the relationship, no matter how it is, you cope with it. As he or she was saying, in connection with the Nigerian actress issue, the lady went in allegedly or per her own view because of money. It's not because of love. Love is the pillar of all things. So whenever the age, that's why the age doesn't make any difference. Somebody who is 25 years old can decide to marry someone who is 65 years. And they can live happily. Because that 65 years, there, no, this girl is a new girl that I can have to give a nice ride. For which I don't have anywhere to make it like look different. I mean, whatever it is, but if you go and take somebody who is 25 and 26 years, it's like riding a horse. Kukrum, 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 kukrum. And this thing is not good. At the end of the day, let me tell you one thing. That's age is something that if you want to base on age, it can never have. Let's take someone who is a 26-year-old lady, decide to get married to 27-year-old, 28-year-old guy. And then the guy turns 45. The lady is 44. Look at the body differential. And you see this guy going back to somebody who is about 22 years to get, because that time body nice, I cute. But when I'm 65 and you are 25, as soon as I turn 80 and you are somewhere 50 years, I mean, you still look beautiful in my eyes because that time I'm my old. You get it? And things becomes better.
Okay. So far I have heard both sides of these arguments, and so let's get into our rebuttals and see what we have received from listeners as well. All right. Yes, you can go on.
Okay, so when Nana was making his submission, Nana was like, "When you're 65, na make offer 20, man is slow motion. Na 20, 25, and na 26, the ben no kudu. One thing you should know is that sometimes, the 60 something year old man, you are talking about the man. What if the vice versa is the woman, and the guy is that young? You see, this is a guy who would like to vibe, socialize with friends, and then people like that, like they seem to have a problem with you. They wouldn't want you to like be yourself, have that your freedom. And I'll call him why not in kasa no, and then you want to no about 10 nembe fear. You see, they end up controlling you.
But you have to do
But-
the oil mommy.
So you see, that is why I said
No,
this age
the person is your
gap
mother.
thing, it
And
doesn't
it
work.
is caring.
There is always what
That
problem,
is caring.
challenges.
The woman wants to
There
tell you,
are
I care
always
about you.
misunderstanding.
It's not about the guy.
How can you care about me? Yes. But I can't marry someone old enough to be my mother.
No.
If I can't go to bed with my mom, trust me, or my
No,
dad.
listen.
Likewise, I can't do same.
That
way.
one. That one there.
That one there is what.
You know that there are certain things that if you can't go to, you can. I mean, as a man, and then you want to take someone who is 60-year-old woman, and you are 30 years young guy, that is fresh blood going to mix with what?
Complete it.
No, I don't.
Oh, you
know,
don't have anything to say. See,
the-
so
the
you see,
boy
it
is-
still
the
doesn't
boy
hold
is the
water.
fresh blood.
So it
You
still
get it?
doesn't hold. So the
And the
age
woman
gap.
who is aged, I mean 50 years or 40 years, now maybe 30 years, Okurana, 10 years difference.
Listen,
I'm coming to
they-
mix
they
your
end
blood
up
so that at the end
controlling
of the day, your blood also look
They
unique.
give them pressure.
Mm.
Society
type of
also
pressure?
bully them because society
type of
criticize them. And na mommy penny way, papa penny way, like it's be. I think this net issue, Ned and Regina, when they got married, that was what we were all saying. Abad no man fact it's about papa or grandfather moi now kwa corona day. So see sometimes
No, it's
and
not
it
the
didn't
grandfather.
work.
That's one there because I know I'm in Bushenia. What are you telling me? I am in Bushenia. I'm in Chebusiato.
No, but the person is old enough to be
No, but I'm in Chebusiato.
a father.
Oh, no, I'm in what kind of
No, but that one is a saying. It means that the person is older. It's
No,
older.
it's not about being the person being older.
Way.
It's about the love because the person
Into
went-
love and would they end
Because
up
there
on
was no
social
love.
media?
there
Would
was
they
no
end up
love.
on social media?
You see,
So that's what I'm saying, that age gap relationship, it's a hell on its own.
No, it's
full
not
of
about it's not about the
confusion,
gap.
full
The
of
problem is
conflict,
about the person
full
who
of
went into that
misunderstanding,
relationship.
full
Because
of everything
if you love
negative.
somebody, no matter the
Full of
situation, no
everything
matter the
negative.
age,
So for me,
You have to.
for me,
because anything chebusiato.
Okay.
so imagine you go for a man who is old enough to be your father. Like, do you get it?
No, you have to massage it.
You have,
You have to massage it. I don't to say my was on 30 minutes. At least you have your yes and okoboko.
Oh no, I was busy there.
So you sacrifice your happiness for that. Is that what you want? So for me, so HQ, I'm still of the view that
what you
the
have to
age
also
gap
understand is that
relationship
Sex
is
is
full
not
of
the
challenges.
anything. It's part of.
Hey,
of-
you on this show you have always been saying that sex plays almost 90% when it comes to marriage.
All
What
right.
are you saying now?
If
Don't
you-
even
Please,
change your
A
mind.
few messages from Felicia. She says that it's very challenging and that it's mostly a master and subordinate situation. All right, so let's check out these voice notes.
I'm kind of smiling. I'm kind of laughing. And, it feels like I'm coming to talk about myself, or I'm coming to do a self-revelation. So, in our parts of the world, when you are dating somebody or you are going to marry somebody, especially if you're a woman and you are older than the person, everybody will frown at it. But it depends on the two of you and how you go about it. To start off, I dated somebody I was 4 years older than for 9 years, and we got married. We stayed for 8 years, 9 months, and we got divorced. When we were dating, we didn't have any issue with my age. But when we got married and he had a good job, all of a sudden there was an issue with the age. Everything has to come crumbling, with a few things being other things, but everything was about the age. Age that, age this. Fast forward, when I got divorced, I dated a much younger person. About 12 years difference. I was 12 years older than the guy, but he was matured. If you compare him to my ex-husband, he is 50 times matured than my husband.
Wow.
I mean, he is present. He never lived like his age. So, to sum everything up, I would say it depends on the individual. It doesn't matter your age. Look at Chris Jenner and their partner. How many years have they been together? But the age gap is 20 years. So it doesn't matter which part of the world you find yourself or the age difference. Why is it that in every relationship we expect that the man should be older? Is it that to us the man was created first? No. It depends on how you make things out, because I'll tell you, I would always choose my boyfriend over my husband, even in my next life, because he is matured. He knows what it takes to be a man in a relationship, and he knows how to make a woman feel like a woman. So it's not all about the age, it's about the individuals in question.
Okay, we get one more here.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Concerning the topic, I would say that most schools of thought believe that age gaps contribute to the success of a marriage. But I would say that the major contributing factor to a successful marriage is values and life goals. Also, a relationship that is built on mutual respect, love, commitment, respect for each other, and respecting each other's boundaries. Choosing a spouse is individual preference. You can either choose somebody with a age gap, like a bigger age gap, or somebody who is your age mate. But all that you need to know is that, or all that you would need to ask yourself is that, are you being respected? Are you loved? Are you loved? You know, is your opinion respected? Because you can marry to an older person because you feel that the person, when you're married to an older person, the person is matured and, you know, they won't throw tantrums and stuff like that. And, you know, but it could also be that the person doesn't respect even your opinion. So there are pros and cons to all these. But the major thing that you should ask yourself is that, are you enjoying your marriage? Do you feel loved? Do you feel you can cover your lifetime with that person? You can go with the person to the end of it. There are a lot of questions you should ask yourself before you think about all these things, because there are pros and cons. So I wouldn't say that this is this or that is that, but there are certain questions you should ask yourself before you even enter into marriage or a relationship, or when, even if you are in a relationship leading to marriage. There are certain things you should ask yourself before you tie the knot. Thank you very much.
All right. So, Nana and Miss Philo, what do you think?
You know,
Just a minute to share between the two of you.
No, I really admire. Yes, the first lady.
Yes.
But because it's a debate, and because of my stand, I reserve my comment for topic time.
Okay. Topic time. You bring the same topic into topic time.
It will come in.
It will come in that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you. Miss Philo.
Yeah. So like listening to the lady, you see, she has this one. They said from the horse's own mouth. She has been there, and like looking at the differences, like between the ex-husband and the current man. You see, like maturity setting. You are free one more yafraba. One more yafraba, but the kind of weight are all no.
All be in the botanical name Nuntus Sparkus.
Nuntus Sparkus.
Oh yeah.
Nuntus Sparkus is abedament. So you see, this thing we can do it, but depends on the individual. Just weigh yourself, and then weigh the other person that you want to be with. Yes, okay. There are certain things you need to know. Whether that person feels the same for you before you just go into, because obi one man obenyini by 7 na shini ni 3, but obi one osua but na.
I don't know if you can do that in 1 minute or time.
Okay, you let me reserve it for.
Okay, so here's what I think. Yes, age gap relationships can be more challenging than same age relationships due to potential issues like differing life stages, power imbalances, social differences, and future health concerns. However, the success of any relationship, regardless of age difference, ultimately depends on compatibility, communication, mutual respect, and shared values. And many age gap couples build happy and fulfilling connections by actively addressing the challenges enumerated above. So it comes to choice, right? It's a choice thing. That's just like how life is meant to be. You choose, then you run with it. If you're not happy about it, maybe you can discard it and move on to the next. This has been Tricky Debate on the Orange Lounge. Debaters have been Nana and Miss Philo. We'll be back here again with another debate next week. Coming up shortly is topic time, but we have a session of reggaeton coming up, and I know Nana is going to love it.
You're listening to Orange Lounge with HKO Live on Radio Max 105.